All right, going to show the videos for the end of November, mostly Black Friday, a lot of other clearance deals, pawn shop pickups, stuff like that. GameStop, buy two, get one. I'm going to try to avoid talking about the price and just talk about the games. That way I have a lot of stuff I got to cover. So from Toys R Us, I got Dying Light, the following on clearance. Haven't played it yet, still sealed. Looking forward to playing it. I heard pretty good things about it. From Limited Run, a game that I was really looking forward to is a game called Nex Machina, and it is from Housemarque Games. I've already beat it. Not a very long game. It's a twin stick shooter, but it was probably worth the price, I guess. I think I'm impressed more with some of the other games that are from Housemarque. Like Alien Nation is just such an awesome game. Can't recommend it enough. And Matterfall is pretty good too. Um, Playing this currently on Xbox One is Battlefield One. It's decent. I mean, it's going for like the Michael Bay action, even though World War One was not as actiony as what this game tries to create, I guess. But I actually am. I was able to beat it in like 2 or 3 nights, and I usually only play video games for like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. So it wasn't that long of a game. Ukulele on PS4. Have not played it yet. Um, Went ahead and got it on the buy two get one. It was not as good of a price as what I'm seeing it at Target. I'm seeing it on clearance for like less than $10, like 8, $9. But I'm still happy to have it, happy to try it. I've heard mixed things. I've heard people say it's pretty good, and I've heard people say that it's not good. But there's also could be the people that are real whiny about controls and cameras and stuff like that, which, and to me, doesn't ultimately make the game horrible. But anyway, I will say a price for this because I was really, my eyes kind of rolled a little bit, like, or not rolled, but just were kind of blown back a little bit when the guy's like, you have it for $2. Is Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I have it for 360, but I've just kind of been in a kick that if I can get a PlayStation 3 version of a game, I'll try it. I don't know why. I was so focused on 360, and then I just kind of had a change of heart near like the very very end of the lifespan of the console. Plus, it's a game that is not going to be easy to find. I feel it's got a weird backstory, uh, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, but for $2, I was like, yeah, for sure. This is also the place where I get my DVDs that are like 50 cents. Same with this game. Got this on clearance at Toys R Us. Batman Return to Arkham. It's got two games that are really awesome. I wouldn't mind playing through both of them again, and I would like to do that in the coming months. So it's definitely a good game to rebuy, just because I was looking at some graphics comparisons, and it did seem like a pretty decent upgrade. So that'll be neat to see and play that game again. Yoshi's New Island, also another game from GameStop. Buy two get one. I have not played it yet, but I am a real fan of the Yoshi's Island series. I have been playing the Wii U version, and I've gotten pretty far in that game. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. I had this for the Wii, but I just really have no desire to really play the Nintendo Wii. A lot of it stems to the motion controls, but I wanted to track down more platformers for this 3DS. I'm not completely finished with the system, but I'm getting pretty close to it. I just like to keep certain games that I know that I would be interested in, and these are two that I was not going to pass up on a buy two get one deal, which it turned out to be like around $13. Super Smash Bros. Wii U, also part of the buy two get one. When GameStop marked this down around like the Black Friday period, and it was a lot cheaper than what it normally goes for, and then making it buy two get one, that made the price go down even lower. And I was suckered into doing their Elite Pro membership just because the guy convinced me that if I would do it, that it would save. Even if I only did a few buy two get one, take advantage of that. So I went ahead and got this, and I got it at a much cheaper price than I probably will ever see it, because it just is not a game that's going to be for $4.99 at a flea market. It's probably not going to happen, just because it's not a secret that Nintendo games are sought after. More buy two get one games. Ys 5678. This is a game that I was really shocked, and that's also kind of the reason why I got suckered into the Elite Pro, just because of that price. I mean, this is still, I think, $59.99, and then their used price was really good. There's my cat. Anytime she hears me talking, she comes in and wants to know what I'm doing. Knights of Azure is also buy two get one, and I haven't played either of these, but I'm really looking forward to them. They're the type of RPGs that I would be interested in playing. Now she's sitting on my stuff. Because they're action RPGs, and the E series is one that I really have grown very fond of. So I'm looking forward to playing both of those, and I actually hope to like Knights of Azure, because I know Knights of Azure 2 just came out. And these are the types of games that probably won't get much cheaper than this. I mean, if they do, then I'll eat my words, but they're just so obscure that they'll probably hover around like the $20, $30 range and not go any lower than that. Isabel, come on. Yeah! Okay. So, a couple other games. Mafia 3, I got on GameFly. I have not played it yet, but once I'm done Battlefield 1, I'll probably either play this or this. Probably will be this, because I've been kind of biding my time, waiting for the price to be kind of decent. And I think I got this GameFly used at about the price of what it was new on Black Friday, which didn't bother me, because I'm always worried about like not getting a deal because it'll sell out, which sometimes has happened, sometimes hasn't. My goodness, I'm glad she's not a dog, or I'd be really angry. She doesn't weigh that much. But Resident Evil 7 is one that I am curious about. I've like on purpose haven't really watched much video or really watched very many reviews, just because I didn't want to be swayed by the change of what the game has done, which I know it's first person view, and that's completely different than what the other ones have been. So I will have to see what that's like, I guess. Isabel, she's getting jealous that I'm not paying attention to her. A few other games here. Fire Emblem, Fate's Birthright. If you saw my Toys R Us video I made, I got both of these games really cheap and have yet to open them up, but I just got really lucky reading about this and finding out about the prices of these games, and it was really worth it to pick them up at the price they were at. But looking forward to playing those once I get a chance. I'm still playing Metroid for my 2DS, and I'm really enjoying Samus Returns. A game I got off of Best Buy is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, so 3 games remastered, and this was $25 off of Best Buy. I think one of the other ones that she threw me off and I was going to get to, but I didn't get a chance to, was Nier Automata. This is another game that came from Best Buy. It was 25. And then also there's a sticker on it, but it's Wolfenstein 2 for Xbox One. That was also 25 as well. So who knows if the prices will go down cheaper than 25? Then it makes my investment not as great if I would have just waited. But I don't know. Some of them I really wanted to play. Who knows if I will play them right this very second. I kind of am in the mood to play Wolfenstein 2, but I don't know. It'll be a battle between these two probably. A few more stuff I got. PS2 game, which is called Crimson Tears. Looks like it was published by Capcom, which is always a decent seal of approval. Same with like Sega during the PlayStation 2 era was not bad. But I played a little bit of this, and I was just curious about it, and it's okay, but I didn't really pay a whole lot, so it like the going price of it, like if I would have bought it on eBay, I would have been disappointed if I would have paid the going rate. But I found it at I had to go to a wedding after Thanksgiving, and I went to a few stores. I had a few hours to kill. My wife was in this wedding, and I stopped at a few stores called The Exchange, and I found this for, I think it was like $8. It was a good price. So I was like, all right, I'll get that then. Recently, off of Amazon Prime Now is something that we have in the city that I live in, which allows for you to buy something and get it within 2 hours. And there's no excuses. It'll get there to your house in 2 hours. So the only requirement is that you need to have a certain amount of money to make the actual delivery worth Amazon's effort to do so. Like you can't just order something for like $1 and have it shipped to your house because the shipping's still free. You just are supposed to tip them, the drivers. But my wife, whenever she typically wants to buy something because she needs to have it, she usually is like short on money. And so sometimes she'll say, "Hey, is there anything you want?" And I'll immediately look and see like what video games do they have in stock, which aren't very many because they don't have like a huge warehouse. It's just like whatever's available, and just like a lot of stuff that's like really high in demand. But anyway, long story short, this was marked down to $20, and I don't really know why. It was after Black Friday, and so $20 for this. I have not opened it yet, but it can't go wrong. I'm such a sucker for these Mario Kart games and even like Smash Brothers. And the only thing that I'm not really a sucker for is like the Mario Tennis games, the Mario Party games, and any other like the other gimmicky type games besides fighting and racing. And I guess, well, platforming I'm a huge sucker for, except I don't have a Nintendo Switch, so I'm not buying that Mario game yet. But a few other movies, or a few other things that I threw in here that I just wanted to showcase. I got this DVD set of a TV show called The Pacific, and I got that also at the Exchange as well. And you can see, if you can see on the sticker, it says $10. So it's a show I watched several years ago, and I just wanted to look and watch it again. And then lastly is a movie that I've been waiting for the price to come down, and the price was relatively cheap on Black Friday. I think it was like $4, free shipping. So I got that as well. So I've watched that before, and I wanted to rewatch, just look at it and watch it again. So those are my I'm getting my stuff mixed up. Not my movies. Those are my movies. These are my games. This is my crazy cat. Let me know what you got, and let me know if you have any of these games, and If you have an opinion of any of them, if you got Nex Machina for limited run, or if you're looking forward to anything in the future, let me know. All right, later.